What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it today. Let's talk about it today. So, we got some interesting leak. Well, it's not even a leak, is it? It's just audio that we just didn't pay attention to. Why didn't we pay attention to it? Because, for one reason, is after Deontay Wilder, this whole entire second fight and everything came out, and this whole situation with water came out, we didn't pay it any attention, should I say, right? And then, on top of that, for a third straight fight with Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury is looking to make a third straight change at trainer. Now, why would you want to do that? If you outbox Deontay Wilder the first fight, clearly, that's what everybody said, right? Is you clearly outboxed him the first fight, right? Clearly. And then you parted ways with Ben Davison, right? Where you said Ben Davison was doing a great job. And you parted ways with Ben Davison, right? And you brought in Sugar Hill because you stated that you needed Sugar Hill. You needed what he brought to the table to stop Deontay Wilder because you saw that you could, in that 12th round, that you could stop Deontay Wilder. So you brought in Sugar Hill. You said you needed to go back to your roots. You went back to the Crunk Gym, right? And then, now you want to bring in, you did a great job, right? You did a great job already. You brought in Sugar Hill. You stopped Deontay Wilder. Why would you need to make another change? Why would you need Freddie Roach? What does Freddie Roach going to bring to the table for a trilogy match with Deontay Wilder that you already don't know? Lauren Anderson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that. Dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, yo, what up, Blue? Salute. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. So what can you won the second fight handily, right? To the point where nobody wanted to see a trilogy match. Right? Nobody, according to the worldwide leader in sports, according to boxing pundits, boxing media, right? According to the professionals in the sport of boxing, right? Nobody wants to see a Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder trilogy. Everybody wants to see the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Why? Because it wasn't competitive. That's what they told us, right? The second fight wasn't competitive at all whatsoever. And so since it was void of competitive nature, nobody wanted to see it because Deontay Wilder is done. Because Deontay Wilder is done. You're saying 007, my brother said, no, it's all head games. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not at all. It's realistic. Look at the history of Tyson Fury. He switched from Ben Davison. They stated that they won the first fight easy. He outboxed Deontay Wilder easy in the first fight. Why did you switch trainers? Ben Davison couldn't teach you what you did in the second fight. All you did was walk forward. Ben Davison couldn't teach you that? Ben Davison couldn't teach you that? Ben Davison couldn't teach you that? Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I'll get to the fellas and my great brothers and kings in here in a second. But Ben Davison couldn't teach you that? Donald now, 66-year-old G Grant, Triple OG in the building. What's going on, Triple OG? Tar Furtado, Mario Holland, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, Slick Sophistication, Southside of Music, T. Scott, Jay Huey Casey, Marvin Banks, J Real 504 Music, Gabriel Martin, James Silver, Tony TV, Reg Lowe, Bro D, Christopher West, Gabriel Martin, Mike P, Scientific Mystic, Reg Loke, you saying 007, Chase, Baby Chew, Fly High 89, Chilltown Majors, It's J, Legion Snake, Jaquavius Moore, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, Brooklyn Born, New Jersey, Dion Smith, Mike G, Harry Jones Jr., God's Greatest, Black Attack, Roll Money, Nell Z Bellamy, Nelson Armstrong, Marky Dan 123, Elijah Hannon, Jonathan Hall, King Jr., Kaz, M. On It, Antone Martin, Mike G, Dion Smith, Armhead, Journeyman, my brother, the Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Act Reacher. TDC LLC, Jaquan Pickett, Stephen Lamonte Hawkins, One King, Mike G, Jeremy 2684, Kareem Ebanks, David, Stu Baby Love TV, Larry Ebram Smith, Make Luru Phillip, Q Cincinnati, Deanna Grimm, Peace of Blessings Queen. How you doing today, Deanna? How you feeling today? Demetrius Bright, Davis, Mike G, Frank Wright. What's going on? Ketty Pitch 504, Isaiah Jones, Davis, Jay Walk, James, Enemies, Los, Underground Asylum, Kevin Munnings, Machiavelli Mafia, Southside Tone, Capone, Capadonna 24, Pink Meadows. What's going on, my peoples? Smash that like button. Hamilton Steel, what's going on? Yakov One White, what's going on? DP Rocker, Chacorius Gilbert, what's going on? Smash that like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. Carrie Pete, Black Bruce Wayne Jr., Alexander Wright, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. You see they're not sending out my notifications. Once again, Jeremiah Tolliver, what's going on? I am Lori Baby. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? St. Louis Mick, Xavier Moses, Freddie Ruiz, Mike G. Hey, go subscribe to I Am Lori Baby at I Am Lori Baby on Twitter, at I Am Lori Baby on Instagram. Go support her, support her movement on Twitter at I Am Lori Baby. Please, let's support the Queen, her grind, and her movement. She has a GoFundMe there. Let's support her movement. Support her grind. At I Am Lori Baby on Instagram, on Twitter. It's pinned there. I guess they refusing to send out my notifications today, huh? They refusing to send out my notifications today, huh? These are the games we're playing. Deanna Grimm, I'm doing great. How you doing today, Queen? P. Newell, my brother, what's going on? Arthur Hawkins, Las Vegas, Leon, what's going on? Intelligent Savage 629, what's going on? Henry King, Mr. Black, The Majestic, Kevin Thomas, Timothy Generate, DJ, my brother, DOG 215 in the building. North Memphis 48, Marco Los, what's going on? Wilder going to get KO'd again. Cool. Make sure you hear the day after. Big Truck Trap Star, what's going on? Robert Burgess, what's going on? Make sure you hear the day after and you give him his roses when he can smell them. Dr. Hook, Ron Robinson, Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, Clark Boxing, what's going on? Make sure you hear the day after and you give him his roses when he can smell them. Don't disappear. Wade Higgins, what's going on? Mike J, what's going on? Because, see, that's what everybody do. Sean Gibson, what's going on? Because you're not Wade Higgins, what's going on? Box fans, what's going on? You're not a fan of Tyson Fury, you just don't like Deontay Wilder. Creighton Brooks, what's going on? Yeah, they're playing games. It's clear as day, but it's okay. It's okay. Clear as day, they playing games. They blocking it. Makai Ransom, what's going on? Super Gak, what's going on? Corey Little, my brother in the super chat, much love to you. Donald Favors, what's going on? Godson 9975. Champ Workout, what's going on? High Event, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Donald Favors, what's going on? So, Chavez Francisco, what's going on? James Galbraith, Abdullah Brooklyn, Desmond Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, so they're clearly playing with the stream. They're not sending out the notification. Number 3, what's going on? Every week, we got to go through this nonsense. Every week. Anthony Green, what's going on? If you only knew. Ashton Howard, what's going on? Terry Smoot Jr., what's going on? Deirdre Kemp, what's going on? Journeyman, Jerome Hauser, Canelo's Cons D. Res Contaminated Alvarez. Every week we gotta go through this nonsense where they act like they didn't, then you contact them. Oh, we don't understand. Oh, sorry you're going through this. As if they don't know. Macadocia, Mac of the South, what's going on? Big Len Smith, what's going on? It's horrible, man. It truly is. It truly is, man. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. That's why I tell you, I just smash the like button. They always act like they don't understand. Kennard Smith, what's going on? Yeah, I know you're saying 007. I knew what he meant. That's why I was hesitant to read it. That's exactly why I was hesitant to read it, but it is what it is. Smash the like button, man. Get the lights up. So anyway, Super Mac Time, Star City J, Albert Doherty, No Slack 504, Terrence G, what's going on? Big Zoe, what's going on? Doris St. Andrews, what's going on? So let's get into this. Joseph Nicholas, what's going on? I try to wait and let everybody get in here. Adewale Ajuboye, what's going on? Caliciano Janine, what's going on? Salute to Uganda. Day Walker, what's going on? Appreciate you. I try to buy time so everybody could get in here because I don't like to repeat myself. But PMD 530, what's going on? Trev Stoker, what's going on? Rocco 3, what's going on? Corey Little, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I clicked too fast. Much love, my man. Keep bringing the truth. I respect your no nonsense, and I'm still supporting Bud getting out of the top rank. I'm with you, great brother. I'm with you. Trev Stoker, what's going on? I'm with you. Corey Little. P. New, my brother in the super chat. We will talk about Carnelo versus Plant today. I was going to, but I'll save that for tomorrow because we're going to have a special guest on today. And I thought about I wanted to get this out. Lamont Griffin, Alan Johnson Jr., Felix 1800, Stanley Bailey, James Diamonds, Paul Ruffin, Lamont Griffin, Johnny Q, what's going on? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? Blue, I just got the notification. Yeah, because they sending it out slow or they're not sending it out at all. XO of the R, what's going on? Big Texas Clayton Smith. All right, so let's talk about this, right? So now, Daniel Swift, Franklin Miller, Alan Johnson, what's going on? So now you have to ask yourself, if you already got the job done right the first time, you made a tweak the second time, and you got the job done even better, why would you make another tweak? Truth Hurt Bad, what's going on? Meek 555, what's going on? Why would you need to make another adjustment? What would another adjustment be? Carney O'Connor, what's going on? Why would we need to make another adjustment? Alliance 365, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Why would another adjustment be needed? Why would you need to go from, why do you need 3 different trainers for one guy after you already beat him? Arthur Reed, what's going on? Christopher, what's going on? If you already beat the guy, why would you? Imagine this. I just want to give y'all an example. Imagine Canelo Alvarez had a draw with Triple G. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. And Act Reacher, drop the link in the chat so the people can subscribe to your channel, great brother. Rodriguez Jackson, what's going on? Struggle Boxing, what's going on? Fly High, Tiana Scott, Peace of Butts, Queen, how you doing today? D Cook 314. Brand Z Vorty, what's going on? So now imagine this, right? Derrick Jones, what's going on? Think about this. Significant inserts. What's going on? Joe Camden. What's going on? Keith Morcell. What's going on? Real Life TV. What's going on? PPO. C Bueno. What's going on? Johann Sebastian. What's going on? So now think about this, right? Keon Carr. What's going on? I want y'all to think about this. Imagine Canelo Alvarez fighting Triple G to a draw, right? And Canelo Alvarez, Eric Monroe, what's going on? Sharon Harris, what's going on? Imagine Canelo Alvarez. He said he won the first fight with Triple G and ended in a draw, right? Now imagine Canelo Alvarez parting ways with Eddie Reynoso, right? Niles, what's going on? J-Rod, what's going on? Imagine him parting ways with Eddie Reynoso. And as he parted ways with Eddie Reynoso, he brings in, let's say, Derrick James. And he fights Triple G, and he stops Triple G in the 7th round, right? Now he has to fight Triple G in the Trilogy. He don't want to fight him. Just like this, right? He don't want to fight Triple G in the Trilogy. He won the second fight. He didn't stop him, but he won, right? So now imagine he stops Triple G in the second fight. Now he wants to part ways with Derrick James. And now he wants to go to Freddie Roach. Joe Blow, what's going on? AWD King, what's going on? Assault the God, what's going on? Imagine that. How come nobody questions these things? Joe Blow said, dude can't get a new trainer. Are you missing a point? You're missing a point. And the fact that you laughed, what did you laugh for? What's funny about it? What's funny about it? Joe Blow, please explain to me what's funny. Explain to me where's the humor in that? Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on? And laugh. Why are you mad? I'm not mad at all. What are you talking about? The boy Crunk, what's going on? He said, why you always hating? Who am I hating on? How can I be the boy Crunk? Before I get you out of here, let me ask you a question. If I'm telling you something the truth, how could it be hate? If you tell me I have on all blue right now, why would I tell you why you hating? Kieran Alexis, what's going on? Go ahead and explain that. Soldier Boy 911, my brother in the building, what's going on? Stanley Bailey, what's going on? Antoine Reed, what's going on? Go ahead, answer the question. Explain to these people, you say, why you always hating? What did I hate on? Lawrence Nunes, what's going on? Joe Blow, goodbye. Get him out of here. Khalik Raouf Hamed Bey, what's going on, great brother? Elbow, what's going on? Sci-Fi the guy, what's going on? Sherman Callahan, what's going on? Hebrew Israelite, what's going on? Now watch this now. Du Bois Crunk, he said, you never say Fury is a good boxer. So let me ask you a question, Du Bois Crunk. How do I describe Tyson Fury? Before I block you, I'm going to ask you a question. How do I describe Tyson Fury? Go ahead. Fight to prove my love. What's going on? Cesar Huberto, what's going on? Go ahead. Now tell these people how you heard me describe Tyson Fury. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell them. Go ahead. Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? T Skills, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said a draw was the right decision, but honestly, I think Charlo edged it out in the championship rounds. Fury is the biggest cheat on the planet, and it's absolutely disgusting how they ignore it. Oh, for sure they do. And they always will. That's the question should be, why do they? Boy Burnett, what's going on? It's always favoritism for Wilder. I asked you a question. Now I ask you a question, Du Bois Crunk, because you came here. You came to me. So I'm asking you a question. Solo Production, what's going on? You said I never said he was a good fighter. I said he's an undefeated superstar boxer. What else you want me to tell him about? Enrique Reposo, what's going on? Reposo, what's going on? Malik Rain, what's going on? Jason Yelly, what's going on? Did you ever hear me say? Now watch this now. The boy, did you ever hear me say Tyson Fury's not a good boxer? Yes or no? Just yes or no questions. And at any point you don't want to have this conversation, just let me know. Because you don't have to. But since you came to me, it's just a polite thing to do. I didn't come to you. Since you came knocking at my door, I didn't knock on your door. You came here. Porter boy, what's going on? So now, Kevin Michael Martinez, what's going on? Big Block, Mike G, what's going on? So now, answer the question. The boy, did you ever hear me say Tyson Fury's not a good boxer? Gavin Watson, my brother, what's going on with you? Jack T, what's going on, great brother? We got 600 people. Let's get 600 likes. Adari T, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? King Swisher, what's going on? I see your comments are slowing down, huh? P. Newell, what's going on? I see your comments are slowing down, huh? Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do anything, my peopleizations. Rampage Jackson, what's going on? Every time I tune in, I never hear you giving him credit, family. I'm being honest. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question again because now you're walking me around the block. I'm tired already. I don't feel like walking around the block. I asked you a simple question, the boy. You said that I hate on him. So I asked you a question. When did you ever hear me say that he wasn't a good boxer? Big K, what's going on? Now you're walking me around the block. I don't want to be walked around the block. DeAndre Carey, MZ Toss Boxing, what's going on? Eric Jacobs, what's going on? I don't want to be walked around the block. I'm already tired today. It's dark and I have on sunglasses. So I'm asking you a question. Don't time them out. Don't block them. Don't block anybody. Don't time out anybody. I'm asking you a question. Slim Jim 314, what's going on? Ron Williams, what's going on? So I see you're getting slower and slower. Came so smooth. What's going on? John Sheehan, what's going on? You said you came here and said I never said he was a good fighter. You never said he a good fighter. John Sheehan, what's going on? Did I ever say he wasn't a good fighter though? Gio James Khalil 98, what's going on? Because I point out the obvious, and you like to be walked around the block, obviously. Mr. Black Man, what's going on? Right? Because you like to be walked around the block. I don't. You like fiction. I like truth. So I'm asking you a question. So since I point out what's actually taking place, and you don't want the truth to be revealed, then you make up stuff. Now you're making up stories again. Now listen to what he said. You made up stories once again. You made up stories once again. The boy Crunk. So how dare you come here and tell me that I dislike this man or I'm hating on him when you came here and now you making up stories about me? You said when the second fight ended, you immediately reaction he was cheating. He cheated. I didn't say none of the sort. How can I say that when I didn't even know what took place? I was at the arena. I didn't know what took place. I didn't know about the water. I found out about the water around the same time you did. I didn't know about the gloves. I found out the gloves in the summertime. The fight happened in February. So how can my immediate reaction be that I said he cheated? The boy Crump, and show these people where I said that at. Now tell these people when and where I said it. I know Wilder personally. I do. And guess what? Even Deontay Wilder didn't say it. He never told me that. I talked to him after the fight when he had surgery and everything. And he didn't tell me nothing about the gloves or the water. He told me about his bicep that he immediately had surgery on. So when did I say, go show me when the fight took place in February? Now go show these people the timeline where you said I immediately said that Tyson Fury cheated. Now go point that out. Rome Far Rock, what's going on? Prince to Amir, what's going on? Henry King, what's going on? The Real Mastermind Beats, what's going on? So where's the timeline? Because you said my immediate reaction. I didn't even make a video, my immediate reaction. Actually, I did a live stream the day after the fight, and I said, bring it on. I was wrong. Tyson Fury won the fight. I didn't say nothing about the gloves or the water. So where did you get that from? Go ahead, tell these people. Timelines, give us dates. Because you're so accurate to come in and tell me on a daily basis, I'm always saying this about him and saying that. So now give us the accurate dates and when I said it. John Merriweather, what's going on? Devontae Pickett, what's going on? Go ahead. Give us the timelines and the dates. While you do that, I'll get to these super chats. James Silver, my brother in super chat. The fight is on. Yes, sir. Can't wait. Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. I can't wait. T. Scott, what's going on? Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. He right there. So you mean to tell me you don't show any favoritism? I didn't ask you that. You said immediately. Now you walking me around the block. I'm going to ask you direct questions. I need you to give me direct answers. So now you're telling me that, so you mean to tell me you don't show any favoritism to Wilder over Fury? Keep it 100, my guy. So now this is what I'm going to show you, right? Aside from the fact that I could pick up the phone and call Deontay Wilder, I'm talking about truth here. Tell me something that I said that wasn't true. That you didn't see with your own two eyes. It has nothing to do with who I perceive and how I perceive them. My relationship, if I could pick up a phone call now. Let's put the feelings to the side. Let's talk about truth. Let's deal with facts over feelings. I'm talking about gloves. I'm talking about water. I'm talking about things that actually took place. I'm talking about trainers being switched. That's reality. So now show these people something I said that was false. Don't talk about feelings. You're in your feelings because you're a Tyson Fury fan. So I'm asking you to show me and show these people what I said, right, that wasn't true. And then also tell me, right, where the feelings came in. Because you just made up a story and said I immediately said that he had tampered. I didn't say any of that because I didn't know any of that immediately after the fight. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Big Blue. You got on the Blue Blockers for 48 hours. I had Charlo 7-5, but I can't argue if anyone said Castano won. Too many close rounds. Can I plug my channel? Got 2 new videos. Of course you can, Big Truck Trap Star. You ain't even got to ask me, great brother. Porto African, what's going on? Just let me know the channel so I can plug it too. Almighty Chilzo, what's going on? People just be, this is why I know people be like, hey, Blue, why you respond? Because enough be enough, man. I hear it all day. Oh, you said this. You said, I be feeling like Richard Pryor in that movie Bustin' Loose. When the little kid kept saying, you said you was going to take me fishing. You said you was going to take me fishing. I never said that. And I wish you stopped lying. King Stubbs, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Tyson Fury knew back when he couldn't beat Deontay. He really thought arbitration was going in his favor. Now he really has to get in shape. And you what think about Tyson father talking? Yeah, you know what? That didn't get headlines like Deontay Wilder comments now, did it? King Stubbs. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how that works? How come when Deontay Wilder say it, it's headlines everywhere? But when Tyson Fury father says it, nobody says anything about it. Isn't that amazing? Jack T, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. How are you feeling today, Blue? Don't let these people stress you. If a fighter wants credit, then they should build their entire career cheating. They say we hate him when we won't look the other way. This is a fact. That's a fact. So I'll point out the obvious, and now you can't say anything. You're dealing with complete feelings, nothing with factual, complete feelings, right? Fight to prove my love. What's going on, right, Jack T? I'm feeling good today though, but right, you're dealing with complete feelings, no proof, and he just made up a story talking about I said immediately after the fight because they don't even know what they're talking about. Where they get this stuff? Because you listen to other people instead of listening to the truth. Carlos Malagon, what's going on? Immediately after the fight, you said, no, I didn't. I ain't even make a video after the fight. I ain't even make a video till the next day. So how immediately after the fight, I said that? How? I ain't even make a video. I had to tell you, my brother in Super Chat. Fury knows exactly what he's doing. He can pull every trick he wants, still getting touched up. Hashtag Bomb Squad. I agree. Mike G, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a up on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Talk to him, Blue. Oh, no doubt. See, here's the thing, right? D Cook 314, the Box Session TBS, my brother Cal in the building. Cal, drop the link to your channel, great brother. Go subscribe to my brother Cal, Box Session TBS. Right, so here's the thing, right? This is what happened. Emmanuel H, my brother, what's going on? Hey, bro, let me text you my number right now before I forget again, man. Emmanuel, I'm going to text you my number right now, bro. Because I'm about to forget again, man. Can't help myself. So here's the thing, right? People will consistently tell you, oh, Blue said this. Blue. Man, if I said something that was incorrect or I was wrong, I'll say I was wrong. Period. I don't have a problem. I never had an issue with saying I was wrong with anything. Only thing I talked about after the fight was I said that, for good health, I didn't think the stoppage was bad because I said, listen, your family, your kids and stuff is there, things of that nature. And he said, Blue, if you can't stomach what's going on, don't watch, don't come. That's it. I didn't say nothing about, Tyson Fury had this and he did this. I didn't say none of that immediately after the fight because I didn't even know. The champ didn't even tell me nothing about none of that. He told me nothing about it. So what do we mean? You immediately assume that I picked up the phone and he said, yeah, he did this and he did. No, that's not what happened at all. Actually, I picked up the phone and I said, champ, how you feeling today? This, and this. And he said, I'm good. I'm in the hospital. I had the surgery on my biceps, so on and so forth. We didn't even talk about the fight, actually. So what are we talking about here? T Skills, my brother in the Super Chat, once again dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. They ignore it because of rate and agenda. He said they ignore it because of race and superiority, and the other ignore it because of agendas like networks, brands, and acceptance. Yep. Hashtag figures Fury biggest cheater alive. Right. T Skills. You know what I mean? So when I bring it to your attention, oh man, why you don't like this guy? What are you talking about? If I tell you his glove was flapping around, oh man, you don't like this guy. So you don't see his glove flapping around? Come on, man. Sharon Harris, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you. Appreciate you, Sharon Harris. Ron Williams, brother in the Super Chat. Don't even waste your time with it, bro, because you always describe him as a two-time heavyweight champion, British superstar boxer. This is a fact. But he came here talking about, hey, man, you said you don't like him. I never said that. I never said he couldn't box. Never said none of that. I never said none of that. I just give you the news of the obvious. I never said he couldn't box. I never said he wasn't good. Actually, I described him as the top 3 fighter heavyweights in the world. Fury, Joshua, and Wilder. Now, how can I say he's not good? And I say everybody else is a level below them. If I got Fury, Joshua, and Wilder as the top 3 heavyweights in the world, and everybody else is a class below them, right? Then how can I say he's not a good boxer? I'm starting to feel like Jay-Z. When is the lies end? When does the truth begin? When is reality set in, or does it not matter? When is reality set in? Jack T, my brother in the Super Chat, once again drop another half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. They can't even deny Fury all they can do is ask and stuff about commission and post-fight tests. They only look at for performances. Yep. If you're begging for it to get credit, you would. Yep. And you can't make this stuff up, man. Brother came here, man. Man, you said this and you said, I ain't never said that, man. I'm making up stuff, man. Davis, what's going on? Carlos Enrique, what's going on? Like, at what point do we do reality set it? LA Players Official, what's going on? Dre Finest, what's going on? Mankey Toenail said, this is old news. What's old news? Fight to Prove My Love, what's going on? What's old news? Brother said it's old news. What's old news? Kyrian Johnson, what's going on? JB CBBA, what's going on? What's old news? Alejandro, what's going on, Alejandro Villarreal? Joe the Beast, what's going on? You said it's old news. What's old news? Smash the like button, people. We got 800 people here. Let's get it to 800. Let's get the likes to 800. G Cole, what's going on? Jordan Mary, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? GS, what's going on? Universal Truth, what's going on? We're going to have a special guest today. The star of the show, the show. It's the star of the movie Nine Wives. Briana will be in the building today. Briana will be in the building today, so we will be switching gears. CBG 3000, Davis, what's going on? That's why I actually wanted to get this started earlier so I could get her on earlier, but I had things, as you guys know, my son is getting married, and I have a lot of running around to do. I only slept for 3 hours today, man. Literally, I had to take my wife's truck, to get the transmission fixed because my wife just refused to get a new truck. So I had to get her transmission fixed. So I had to get up, went to sleep at 5 o'clock, got up at 8:15. I was grumpy. Jamil Allen, what's going on? Burgess Meredith, what's going on? I was grumpy. Started an argument with the wife. Keyboard Warrior, what's going on? Frankie Rhodes, what's going on? Because I was grumpy because I only slept for 3 hours. Then I quickly realized not her fault. Anthony Carlisle, what's going on? Coach Show Dry Race Ball, what's going on? Then I had to drive an hour one way to drop off my white truck. And then I had to drive an hour back home. Had to do some things. Paul Rizzo, what's going on? And I still started my stream late. As you can see, my other 2 videos earlier today was in my car driving because I didn't even get a chance to get out my car. GQ, what's going on? And I had to take my kids to the mall. That didn't even work out. So, New World Era Music Group LLC, what's going on? Appreciate y'all, man. So, it just is what it is, man. I guess it is what it is. My brother Carolina Ryder in the building in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says salute to you, great brother. Hey, I see you switched your profile picture back to it was AB before. Now it's Chris. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder. That's my brother right there, man. For real. The boy Crunk, my brother in the super chat. Fury is better than Wilder. End of story. Right. You don't like Deontay Wilder. Tell him why you don't like Deontay Wilder. Kevin Bob, what's going on? Go ahead. Tell him why you don't like Deontay Wilder. Tell the truth now. Let's stand on our square and tell the truth, the boy Crunk. Go ahead. Tell the truth. Stand on your square and tell the truth. What you don't like Deontay Wilder about? Nitty G, what's going on? Go ahead. Tell him. Tell him. Let's tell the truth now. Let's see if you stand on your square and tell the truth. Why you don't like Deontay Wilder? Corin Thomas, what's going on? Go ahead. As I told you guys, right? I told you guys, it's not about truth. It's about feelings, right? So he clearly don't like, now he's saying, oh, Fury's just clearly better than Deontay Wilder. Now Fury's clearly better than him. Cool. You listen, and you're entitled to your own opinion. Everybody's entitled. You think Fury's better than Wilder? Cool. But now let's go to the videotape. Let's talk about truth now. Watch this now. Come on, great brother. Let's have a conversation now. Now watch this now. I'm going to show y'all something. Detroit, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a girl on your boy Blue in the super chat. Tyson Fury will not fight Wilder. He will say that he's having mental. He's already drinking at the bars and being exposed. He will retire and do an exhibition in 2022 with Mike Tyson. Watch. Hey, I don't put it past it. I don't put nothing past it. Now tell these great brother, the boy, don't disappear. Tell him why you don't like Deontay Wilder. T Skills, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a girl on your boy Blue in the super chat. No entertainer could make me throw away my integrity. Fury cheated plain as day. And if Wilder did it, I would say the same. I don't know what it feels like to be that kind of fan, blind, deaf, and oh yeah, for sure. For sure. T Skills. Say it again. You said it. Say it again. Creighton Brooks, what's going on? Now the boy. See, I don't even know. See, because I engage with my peopleizations. I engage. Donahue Goings, what's going on? Right? Boss man, what's going on? I engage. I love talking to y'all. Stephen Taylor, what's going on? I love it. Will Gray, what's going on? Peter Chatilla, what's going on? I could get up here, sit here and just talk, and just the comment section just flying past and y'all interacting with each other, and I don't even entertain it. But I don't operate like that. Leslie Jackson, what's going on? Heavy Betters Entertainment. Alexander Jackson, what's going on? So because I do that, the boy, I need you to tell these people why you don't like Deontay Wilder. Jack T, great brother in the super chat. Fury proved he wasn't better the moment he cheated. This is a fact. If you need an advantage, then you're not better. Plain and simple. Where'd you go, the boy? Hey, don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do any of those things. Please, my people. Respect that for me. Respect that for me. But with the boy, where you go, great brother? Don't disappear on me. Great conversation. Let's have this conversation. I like it. I like it. Where you go, great brother? In the meantime, let's get back to the videotape. So, if you already know the game, you already beat the game, why must you add things to it? You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Jay Lynn, peace blessings, queen. She said, I have arrived. Look how she announced herself. You see what I'm talking about? Cyrus the Great, what's going on? Farhand, great brother, HAD in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Happy Ed to all my fellow fight fans who celebrate. Blue, awesome job as always. Salute to you, great brother. Much love to you. Appreciate you. Salute to you. My brother, Emmanuel H. in the building, in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue. Kings, queens in the chat. Man, one down, 9 more weddings to go. Man, bro, we're going to have to start that GoFundMe because you're going to be spending them. Hold on. He said, man, bro, we're going to have to start a GoFundMe because you're going to be spending $1 million. Don't let one of them find a love with the Asian gal. Just getting that Dory no joke. I found that out. I love my wife. Oh, ah, woo. Oh man, oh man. President Jafar said, "Man, Luke, yeah, I truly do, bro. Woo, bro, you got me tearing up under these shades, bro. It's already dark, and I got on sunglasses. Oh man, President Jafar, I truly do, though. I truly do. Oh snap, man! You just made my stomach hurt, bro. Chantel Hill, Seth Chillis, what's going on? Nah, completed. You Master Allah, what's going on? I done Dre Daniels, what's going on? I done missed what I was talking about. LP611 Ninja, what's going on? The boy Crunk, brother, back in the super chat. The first fight, Wilder said the ref count was too long. The second fight, he blamed the costume, the trainer, the gloves, the water. I mean, come on, man, shaking my head. I'm glad you said that. Now let's delve deep. Hey, the boy Crunk, and I salute you in the chat and cash it, super chat. Dash out, what's going on? So now, the boy, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Now I need you to answer them. Big Lake Show, what's going on? I need you to answer these questions now. Now, watch this now. The reporter, now you said the suit, right? You said he said the suit was too heavy, right? He blamed the suit. Okay, now let's get into that. Let's get into the details. Let's get all the way into the details. So the reporter asked him, the reporter led him down that road. If you didn't understand what I was talking about, let me explain. The reporter said to him, hey, Deontay, why from the opening bell, your legs look like they wasn't there? You look like you didn't have any legs from the first round. And Deontay Wilder responded, quote, he said, I don't know, maybe the suit was too heavy. Maybe the walk was a long walk. Maybe I miscalculated and maybe the suit was too heavy. So, end quote. So he's telling you he don't know why he didn't have any legs. But it's abundantly clear that everybody witnessing the fight noticed that he didn't have any legs. So he's just trying to figure out, why didn't my legs work? Maybe it was the suit. It's just like if you get a stomach ache, good brother, and you say to yourself, somebody say, hey, why your stomach hurt today? And you say, I don't know, maybe it's the shrimps I ate earlier. Not realizing it could have been the milk you drank yesterday. But maybe you can't pinpoint it at the moment. So when asked about it, why was your legs not there? And he said, I don't know, maybe it was the suit was too heavy. But I noticed I didn't have no legs. I didn't feel right. So let's just mark that off. He wasn't using it as an excuse. He was just trying to give a reason as to why, when asked why his legs wasn't there, that was abundantly clear that his legs wasn't there. As you saw guys like Robert Garcia, you see plenty of people saying, hey man, he looked like he ain't have no legs from the opening bell. So it's not something that he's making up. It's something that everybody sees, including Tyson Fury, who said he didn't seem like himself. Oh, hello. So there goes that out the window, because we're dealing with facts over feelings. And so then let's go to the gloves. Did you look at the gloves? Did you see the gloves? Let's go to the videotape. Never mind what he says. I'm asking you what you see. I'm not asking you what he says. You don't have to listen to what he says. I'm asking you now what you see. And let's see if you're going to be honest. How about that? How about that? Is that fair? Fair enough, right? Fair enough, right? Now let's look at these. Let's look at this. Fair enough. Now let's look at this. Now I'm asking you. Don't tell me what he said. I'm asking you what you see. Right? I'm not asking you what he said. I'm asking you what you see. Now let's see if, because you came here and you started this off by saying, I don't like Tyson Fury. Clearly, you're a Tyson Fury fan and don't like Deontay Wilder. But now let's see if you can be honest and deal with facts over feelings. Because just like you said, how come I don't give Tyson Fury credit? Now let's see if you can give Deontay Wilder credit. Because the door swings both ways. Now let's go through this. Let's go to the videotape. Y'all remember that, Warner Wolf? Let's go to the videotape. Smash the like button. We got 900 people here. We should have 900 likes. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Look at that glove. Uh-oh. Oh, it ain't Photoshop. Oh, it ain't Photoshop. Oh, it ain't Photoshop. So let's look at that glove. The boy Crump. Now, let me ask you a question. Does that look normal to you? Yes or no? Just yes or no answers. Nicholas Sloan, what's going on? I'm just asking you yes or no answers. The boy Crump. Now let's get to this. Yes or no questions. Yes or no answers, please. Yes or no only. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat. Manuel H, big bro, you got female flame. Her daddy was supposed to be paid that dowry. LOL. For sure. For sure. I thought that's how it goes. So now let's answer this question. The boy, how does that look to you? Yes or no? Does that look right to you, the boy? Yes or no? Yes or no? I know you see it. Where you at? Does it look right to you? Either glove. This is before he made contact. This is after he made contact. You can see the dent in the glove before he even made contact, and you can see the print in his fingers in the glove. So now, the boy, yes or no? Does that look correct to you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Zudi Head, what's going on? We're going to go down the line. Yes or no? Does it look right? Safe Haven, what's going on? Half Dawn, what's going on? Go ahead, the boy. Answer the question. BK Chef, what's going on? Yes or no? Does that look right? Ryan Hart Sports Nation, what's going on? Oscar Perez, what's going on? Does that look right to you? Answer. Why are you so slow to answer these questions, great brother? Jack T, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Fury 6'9", 300 pounds for absolutely nothing. It crushed his spirit that a dude 70 pounds smaller put him to sleep in front of the world. So he cheated and still couldn't knock Wilder out. That's inferiority. Oh my, I can't get the word out. Inferiority. Wow, I couldn't get the word out. Siobhan Ragin, Sham Allah, what's going on? Jose Villanueva, Roy Boy, Florida, what's going on? Home Base, what's going on? Mo Your Source, what's going on? Did he answer? He said the boy must be debounced. Jose Villanueva, you ain't right, bro. Well, Guan reaction. It looked that way in the first fight. Okay, you said it looked that way in the first fight. No, it didn't look that way in the first fight. The glove was flapping around in the first fight. Now, even if it looked that way in the first fight and in the second fight, I asked the question. Now you answer. Now you said it looked that way in the first fight. Now I didn't ask you if it doesn't matter if it looked that way in the first fight or the second fight. Does that look correct? So that makes it okay because it looked that way in the first fight? No, that's the second fight, great brother. That's the second fight. Young Moses Entertainment, what's going on? Raise Unlimited, what's going on? So yes or no? Go ahead, tell us. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat. You gas tonight, Big Blue? No. I'm good. Stevie J, what's going on? The boy Wilder said Fury was cheated before they ever fought, but he still wanted to fight him. Now you're walking me around the block again. Now you're walking me around the block again. I asked you a simple question, and you see, people, he can't answer the question. African Pride, what's going on? Now he can't answer the question. I asked you a simple question. Does the gloves look right to you? Yes or no? You just put up a whole paragraph talking about he said this, he said that. So now, one by one, I'm going to go over what you said. You said first he said the suit was too heavy. I done broke that down. Then you said the gloves. So now I'm asking you about the gloves. Now you're walking me around the block again. I told you I only slept 3 hours. I don't want to walk around the block. I have other things to do. Please. The great brother, the historian, is getting ready to come on. We're going to have a special guest in Briana on here, who's a star on a very important movie made by my brother Frederick Hawthorne, 9 Wives. Briana is going to be on here to star the movie. It's a very important movie to who we are as people. So time is ticking. You're walking me around the block and I don't have time. Deontay Mosley, what's going on? Sammy Khan, what's going on? Go ahead, get Sammy Khan up out of here. Goodbye. Now laugh at that. Andres Ortiz, what's going on? St. Louis Mick, what's going on? King Jaffe Jofa, what's going on? Come on. Tell us, great brother. 8L7B1, what's going on? Tell us. You got to move faster. You got to be quicker than that. Remember that commercial? You got to be quicker than that. The historian getting ready to come on. He ain't got time for this. I try to get this out the way before the historian come on because he don't have time for this. Briana, my brother Fred, they ain't got time for this. They ain't got time for this. So I'm trying to get it on out the way. Let me check. Yeah, let me check it, Kennedy Linda. Jermaine Bean, what's going on, great brother? Deontay Mosley, what's going on? Darren Maple, what's going on? Where'd he go? Mr. Funny Bone, what's going on? Maurice the Rich, what's going on? Dan Rich, what's going on? Where'd he go? That's it? No more? K Hall, what's going on? I think that Brian Castano was better than what we thought. The Unction, what's going on? Yeah, I try to get these conversations. He said I answered. What'd you answer? Did gloves look right? Yes or no? Go ahead, tell me. Did the gloves look right? Yes or no? Type it back in. Am I behind? Why is it taking so long? Hold on. Hold the press. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. We got 900 people here, and we don't even have 700 likes. Angel J56, what's going on? Coach Taz, what's going on? We got 900 people here, and we don't even have 700. Okay. I'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait. No way. We should have at least 900 likes. There's no way we don't even have 700 likes. Come on. What are we doing here? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the lights all the way up. We should be at least 900 tapping on a K lights. So now he said the gloves didn't look right. So they didn't look right. So now it's safe to say that Deontay Wilder has a point, right? When he said there was something with the gloves. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, the UK put the clock on the first fight to show he got a bad count. Holyfield said it was a bad count and should have been waved off. And he saw it. Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to get into that, Big Truck Trap Star. Oh, for sure. Get the likes to 1K. We should be at 1K likes right now. At the hour mark, we all should be looking at the likes and saying it should be at 1K. Well, we're going to get into that. I'm trying to get into this before Kurt come on here, because Kurt ain't got time for this. Kurt ain't got time for this. Briana, Fred, come on. Get the likes to 1K. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. I remember the GOAT. What's going on? Groundhog Sports Nation, my brother in Super Chat. I knew Castano was good. It's just I just didn't know. I just didn't think he could do the same thing he did to Laura, to Charlo. I didn't think so either. He did it to Shara, to Laura, and I'm like, well, they ain't Jamel Charlo. Lee Rogers, what's going on? He said he smashed Wilder into pieces. Last time I checked, Wilder's a whole man. What pieces did you see him in? Lee Rogers, show me what pieces did you see him in? It's a whole man standing in front of you, hitting a heavy bag, training with his family. I don't know where you got that from. Jay Vinci, what's going on? Don't know where you got that from. Mad Kappa, what's going on? I don't know where you got that from. Oh, let me guess. You regurgitating what somebody else told you. And so let's just say that is the case, Lee Rogers. Why is he looking to get another trainer? Let me guess, the chemistry not there. Imagine this. Let me put it in different terms. Imagine the Lakers. I'm going to use my Chicago Bulls. Imagine the Bulls won. Lions Bossy Media, what's going on? King said so, what's going on? Teach, what's going on? Imagine the Bulls won the championship in 91, right? And we part ways with Phil Jackson. We hire Pat Riley. And we win in 92. And then we part ways with Pat Riley. And now we're looking for another coach to go into 93 season. Somebody explain to me, how does that add up? Why would you do such a thing? Art North, what's going on? Lotto Loto Soldier Boy, what's going on? Charles White, what's going on? So is it you or is it them? Hmm? And then Adrian Vett, what's going on? So what's your name, the boy? So now that you said the gloves didn't look right, so now I'm asking you this question. Dub Sports, what's going on? Now let me ask you this question. Right? All facts, no fiction. What's going on? So now you said the gloves didn't look right. So does that mean that Wilder has a point when he said what he says? Yes or no? Jack T, my brother in the super chat. On your feet is pieces. What's unconsciousness? Yeah. Well, you can't make this stuff up. Hey, man. Then they're going to say, well, now you're being literal. 88 Sports Talk, what's going on? Dondrell Richardson, what's going on? Avery Jackson, what's going on? Delshawn Harris, brother in super chat. Castano beat Spence in the amateurs, too. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This dude is underrated. Everett White, what's going on? He's underrated, right? Oh, Ben, what's going on? Mahiri Mendez, what's going on? So where'd you go, great brother? I'm asking you a quick question. So does that mean it's safe to say Deontay Wilder has a point when he says what he says? Benjamin Wilkins, what's going on? Yes or no? Mark Poole, Sherman Bray. Sherman Bray, man, where you been at, bro? Strap guard on phone him. What's going on? Sherman Bray, where you been at, bro? How's everything? Seen you in a month of days, bro. Dre Daniels, what's going on? Jermaine Bean, my brother in the super chat. Freddie Rose just coached his fighters to throw a million punches. Timing beats all his fighters, all of them. Yes, they have. Mark J, what's going on? Yes, they have. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother, Big Truck Trap Star. He put the link in the chat. Go subscribe to my brother, Big Truck Trap Star. My brother, Box Conversation, Reggie Owens, was in the building, right? I could have sworn I seen him here. The boy Crunk, he said, Fury wins the next fight. You will make more excuses. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, great brother. Appreciate you. Jay Wiggs, what's going on? Can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I appreciate you, though. Can't do it. Can't do it, bro. Go subscribe to my brother, Boss Conversation, Reggie Owens. Reggie, drop that link, great brother. S550J, what's going on? I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Anthony Patrick, what's going on? I can't do it, bro. If see, this is what I'm saying. You want to come here and you want to say, and to each his own, James, what's going on? Everybody can have their own opinion. I don't mind that. This is amazing, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. It never ceased to amaze me, the things that happen. The boy Crunk, did you do that? Did you do that, great brother? Chappelle Show 56, what's going on? I Kiss the Troll God, what's going on? Floyd Castano 1. Floyd Mayweather on the rise, what's going on? And he beat Castano with a torn rotator cuff. Shouts to Rose, I appreciate you 1,000%. Stephen Father, what's going on? Can't believe that happened. Triple G, Canelo 1 and 2. Funny, right? I really thought Canelo won both the fights. Mm-hmm. My brother Big House said my phone is playing the live stream, but my TVs are frozen. Amazing. My brother Jack T in the super chat. Will Castillo, Madonna, and Pac fans ever move on? Nope. They will never. Oscar Perez said, old news. What's old news? What's old news? Oscar, what's old news? L1 Fair, what's going on? Ron Dollar, do I think Caleb Plant could beat Canelo? I do. Will he? David Malone watched me every day and said, I'm old news. Isn't that something? So it must be Groundhog Day in your house. And I'm talking about the movie. He said, I'm old news. But today is a new day and it's a new live stream and you here again. Mass home, what's going on? So it must be 51st dates with you. With you and me, huh? Can't make this up. Can't make this stuff up. We just going around and around and around, huh? Mm-hmm. I'm eating cashews, man. Can't make this stuff up, Carolina. Jordan Maverick. Hey, no, you know it's old. You're old news. You're old news. It's a new day in the rap game. TR, what's going on? Top ranked Bills champions. They do. Big House Blue, you think anyone's ever going to give them Russells a fair one? They're going to have to, but man, those Gary Russells, man, the Gary Russells, those Russell boys, they special. Dwayne Jones, Tania Marie, Peace West Queen, how you doing? Remember Tania Marie, I told you yesterday my wife got me to eat these. My wife been adamant. Y'all think I'm joking. My wife been adamant about me eating coconut. I don't eat coconut and I don't like bananas. And she don't like that. I don't like bananas and I don't eat coconut. Typical, right? You're going to eat my birthday cake, you know, type of thing. And she tries to find ways for me to eat coconut and to eat bananas. So let me tell you what she did. She know I love cashews, peanuts, right? Aaron Stinson, my brother in Super Chat, YouTube staying in cold, I see. Oh, for sure. Right? So look what she did, right? Let me tell you what she did. So she said, the Jesus GQ, what's going on? Breezy Cool, what's going on? Uncle Man, what's going on? D Sims, what's going on? So she said, see, and I should have knew when she started the sentence off by saying, honey, I should have knew right then and there what it was. You understand? She said, honey, come try this. And I should have knew right then and there. But against my better judgment, I said, okay. Now she turned the box so I wouldn't see what the name was, right? This is a true story I'm telling y'all. True story. She turned the box so I didn't see what the name was because she knew if I saw the name, I wasn't going to eat it, right? Honey, try this. because she's eating healthy. I'm trying to get back to eating healthy, right? And so I saw it like that. That's good. She said, "You want another one?" I said, "Yeah." That's good. You want one more? And I said to myself, "Why is she so giving today?" Little bubbles was going up. Boop, 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 boop. Why is she in such a sharing mood? And after I ate a few more, she did one of these on me. See this? You see what it is? It's coconut. I knew you would. That's what she did. Chiquita Moore, piece of butt queen, dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, off the subject, but have you replaced the battery in your smoke detector yet? No, Queen. It's still going. It's been beeping strong for about 2 years, Queen. I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm telling you. My brother Rod, Bill Haney, Carolina Ryder, Tay Jones, they all tell me, bro, when you gonna switch the smoke alarm? Because I can't concentrate. My brother Rod, he said, man, you got me. I'm listening to your videos, and you got me in your house, in my house, looking around. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, Gavin Watson, that's what she did. Yeah, she did Mario sauce. That's exactly what she did. Chick Cicerelli, exactly. Now I can't stop eating these peanuts. I don't taste the coconut on them though. I don't taste the coconut on it. That's how she got me. Travis Touchdown, what's going on? Fabian Asensio, what's going on? Oi, Jamaica. Travis Touchdown, what's going on? Yeah, that's how she got me. And she got up with an attitude. See, told you. Yeah, Makai Larkins. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, Johnny Q. Toasted coconut cashews, man. Great value, too. Yeah, the boxing plug. If the Bucks win tonight, I'm turning my social media off because the General, 7-8 Sports TV, he ain't going to stop tonight. Jesse R, brother in the super chat. Best boxing channel on YouTube. I appreciate you 1,000%. Let me go ahead and get the General and get the Queen Briana on here. That's enough of me just talking to you good folks. Emmanuel H., we ain't gonna hear the end of it. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on, great brother? Canelo versus Plant. My head says Plant. My heart says Canelo. No, that's wrong. My head says Canelo. My heart says Caleb Plant. If that makes sense. I don't think Cinnamon Savage, I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't think Caleb Plant can stay disciplined for 12 rounds that's going to take to beat Canelo. I don't think so. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, you a man, so I bet you ate that birthday cake. LOL, no disrespect, just talking. Oh, you right. I ain't had no choice. Big Truck Trap Star, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. You know what it is, Big Truck Trap Star. Bobby the Body Breaker, what's going on? Had to. You know what I'm talking about. Cinnamon Savage, he does have a decent chance to beat Canelo. Right? But he has to stay disciplined for 12 rounds. Because once Canelo sees the opening, it's over. It's over. You know why, Cinnamon Savage? Canelo doesn't allow you to recover. Once he gets you, he got you. Once you're in that web, it's over. It's over. Because he don't make mistakes. So once he gets you, he got you. It's over. Jimmy Bernal, what's going on, great brother? So once he gets you, it's over. TR, brother in the super chat. Blue, when you going to change the battery in your smoke alarm, sir? Change them all. I tried, bro. I truly did. I'm going to do a whole video and show y'all me going around my house and changing all of them. I can't make it up. Cinnamon Savage, he said he's going to have to be the best version of himself for sure. But you know what, Cinnamon Savage? He's going to have to be the best version of himself and some. And some. Jay Lynn said he'll be able to get him because he'll select the ringside. You know what, Jay Lynn? I'm going to be honest. I think Canelo's so confident right now, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Payday? You want payday? I know that. Canelo's hilarious, man. Payday? You want payday? I didn't know that. Mississippi King, what's going on? FSU, what's going on? Jalen, you know what? I should have knew better. You right. You right, Queen. You right, Queen. Canelo is going to select that ring size. You right. Arise 12 Tribe, Oak Park Boxing. What's going on? Morgan Bray, what's going on? Jimmy Bernard, what's going on, great brother? He said, what's next for Boo Boo? I don't know. Salute to my brother Robert Walker in the Cash App, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Much love to you. Hey, people, how come we don't have 1,000 likes? I'm curious. We should have 1.1K likes. Why don't we? Yeah, Jalen, I know better. If you know better, you do better. I should have knew. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat. He said, Canelo learned from Floyd. Bigger, stronger, smarter. He is, man. People say, hey, Canelo Williams, what's going on, great brother? St. Louis Mick, what's going on? People say, oh, Blue, you and Kurt act like he's indestructible. Never said that. It takes mental discipline for 12 rounds. Tariq Reed, what's going on? I'm not saying he don't have the skill. Caleb Plant don't have the skills and the athletic ability. He does. Brown Squall Inc., my brother in Super Chat, says, salute Blue in chat. Salute to you, great brother. How you been today? He has everything it takes, in my opinion. Everything. Can he go 12 rounds and do it for 12 rounds? That's the difference. That's the difference. Mark Fralin, where you been at, great brother? I think he'll knock out Dimitri Bivol. I think he knocks out Dimitri Bivol. And I used to think that Arthur Beterbiev would give him trouble. But when my brother Kurt Anderson, the historian, he brought it to my attention, and he said, Blue, go back and watch Beterbiev and his defense. And he's not the biggest guy. And as I watched him, I started to say to myself, Kurt, you're right. Dave Pierre, salute LA in the building. Yeah, he does, but he has slow feet too, man. And when you offensive with quick, Canelo has quick hands. Richard Loverture, brother in the super chat, Caleb Plant has zero chance. Cut it out, Blue. He said Caleb Plant has zero chance. Cut it out, Blue. I think you got a chance, man. Hey, listen, say what you want. I'm a fan of Caleb Plant. I don't care. I'm a fan of Caleb Plant. I like Caleb Plant. I like his attitude out the ring. I like who he is outside the ring. I like Caleb Plant. I like who he is in the ring. David Qualley said you look like you should be in Miami in the 80s. Yeah, Cinnamon Savage. Dimitri Bivol can't. He don't have the specialty to beat Canelo, in my opinion. Tough fight. I got Canelo. Joshua Ben Sira, what's going on? Rome Fort Rock, what's going on, great brother? And Dow Gigaba, what's going on? Salute to South Africa. Shining Light, Moped Mosey, what's going on? I'm coming to Africa, man. What part? My first time going to Africa. What part should I go to? My first time going to Africa. What part should I go to? Jabari Bab said Ghana. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Fred. Jack T, my brother in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Based on Saunders' performance, Plant has good chance Canelo let Saunders get the standard ring size, and he gave Canelo fits. Plant is better in my opinion, so he definitely going to try to shrink the ring. Yeah, I agree with that. And two, Jay Lynn already let me know, don't disagree with her anymore. So I agree. She already let me know, don't do it again. My brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Blue, man, I'm just chilling, man. How you doing today? What's up, chat? A.k.a. the family. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday evening?
Oh, man, I'm good, Kurt, man. Kurt, I'll be trying to get it out the way, all the little ticky-tack things I'll be having to deal with before you get on here. But I tell them the historian ain't got time to be going back and forth with this. You know, so I try to get it out the way before you get here, Kurt. And they be crawling right up under my skin, man. Right up under there. They can't help it, Kurt. We got my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations, in the building in the super chat. He said, thank you, Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Kurt, we getting ready to have Briana, the star of the show. I keep saying show. The star of the movie, Nine Wives. I'm getting ready to send her the link now, Kurt. My brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations, in the building again. He says she's ready. Send me the link. Got you, great brother. So let's get her up on here, Kurt. And then we'll go back into boxing and whatever you want to talk about. Yes, Fred, you want me to send it to your account? Because I don't have her email. So I'm sending it to your email? I just realized that. If Fred, I'm sending it to your email or hers? But how you doing today, Kurt?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I was watching television, got business out the way, listened to some music. It's been a good day, productive day, absolutely. How about you? I see you got on the stage, man. You got that same problem?
No, I was actually good today, but my appointment is next Monday.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that. That's right.
Yeah. But today I just, you know what? I only slept for a few hours, 3 hours. And so I was like, I don't want to, sit here looking at the screen and then it happens, again. I just sent you the link again, Kurt. I meant to send it to her. Unbelievable.
Hey, what's up with the family in the chat? Hope everybody's well tonight.
I sent it to you again. So we got some good news today, Kurt, man. That Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant, September 18th. What you think about it?
Unless Caleb Plant turns into Pernell Whitaker or Floyd Mayweather, I don't see him winning, because who has he fought besides Escatagu? His inactivity I don't know. I don't see him win. I see Canelo beating Caleb Plant. He'll give Canelo some problems first 3 rounds, but as soon as he get hit, he gonna fall apart. It's to a point now that they're so unprepared that he may quit on the stool. I don't know how he's gonna respond if he gets hit solid. So I don't, people say he's big. He has the style, but he don't have the intangibles to beat Canelo. Going into the Mayweather fight, Lara and Triple G, remember, all three of them were very experienced. They were seasoned already. And that's very important when you fight a Canelo. And now he's more seasoned and Caleb is not. So that's a big fact. I see Canelo beating Plant.
And another thing about it is, Kurt, right? I was just thinking about when you said that. Man, Kurt, he been out the ring since January.
Yep.
That's a long time, Kurt.
That's too long. Way too long. And I didn't like how he looked against Truex.
Man, how many months is that? September 18th from January? So you get February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 8 months?
And no in-between fights. So, I don't know. Like I said, unless he can fight over his head and Canelo has an off night, I don't see Caleb Plant beating Canelo at all. I really don't.
I'm excited for it, though, Kurt.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's always exciting when I watch Canelo. I'll criticize him, but I also give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
It's always exciting to see him fight.
And did you see? And did you see that Tyson Fury wants to bring in Freddie Roach?
Yeah, I don't know why. Freddie, I'm like I said, I'm honest. I don't have nothing personal against anybody. Freddie Roach is not as good as people make him out to be as a trainer. His pedigree, Eddie Futch or whatever, and he's experienced. But his fighters are like overly aggressive, and he's not a guy who preaches defense, because his fighters always been easy to hit. Manny included. Manny, it's not hard to hit Manny. He had the prospect Elvis Rodriguez. He lost to Kenneth Sims because of defense, and he relied on power. So Freddie Roach is an offensive, aggressive type of trainer. That's what he teaches his fighters. But I don't know why he's going to bring in Freddie Roach for.
Mm-hmm. And then salute the big truck trap star brother in the super chat. He said, "My guy in the building. Ward versus Jones. Prime Canelo versus Bernard Hopkins. I'm going Bernard Hopkins. And then I'm going possibly Roy Jones. There she is, Kurt. There she is, Kurt.
How
you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
We great.
Good.
You the star.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks to Fred.
Absolutely, man. My guy's doing great things.
Yeah.
First things first, just introduce yourself to the people so that they understand what you got going on, who you are, where they can reach out and find you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Briana Michelle, model, actress, and founder of a nonprofit organization called Voices Beyond Assault. You can find me at I am Briana Michelle on IG or at Voices Beyond Assault for the nonprofit organization.
You're a little bit low.
Am I? Hold on. Let me connect to my Bluetooth. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm Briana Michelle, model, actress, and founder of Voices Beyond Assault. You can find me at I am Briana Michelle on IG, or my nonprofit organization, Voices Beyond Assault, at Voices Beyond Assault. Yeah.
Now I got my co-host Kurt Anderson here with me.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, how are you? Where's your face at?
Good. Nice to meet you. I can't wait till I see you in the movie. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm excited and I'm nervous because I haven't seen it. I kind of just really was dived into that role, so I don't even remember what I did. But first, everybody said it was great, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. I am.
Now, how was it? Getting into the role. And this is a serious role here.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. I met Fred some years ago when he was working on another project, and we met, and the project kind of fell through. He decided to do other things with it, and he was like, if I get another project, I swear we're gonna work together free. And when he sent me this script, I was like, it's a little heavy and controversial. But there was a lot of things that I related to with it. Like I've been without a father, I've experienced sexual trauma, and I felt, going through that, there was a lot of, learning myself and figuring myself out, and then being empowered by a lot of things that happened post trauma. And it's the same thing that my role was. It was a woman who's been, violated and has been dismissed, and she was just very empowered in a moment, where she was able to tell her truth. And I'm not. It's no shade to the Nation of Islam or that the Muslim community at all. I'm actually speaking for women who are empowered, and that really had went through something and really felt strong enough to step inside themselves and be honest with what they went through and be impacted by it. So yeah, it was very interesting. It was a 5-page monologue, and it's a lot of ups and downs, and it was a lot. But I really tested myself, and I went in full heart, with what I wanted to do, and it turned out beautifully. Yeah, it's gonna be powerful. Fred did his research.
Now let me ask you. You said you went through it in real life. Did it bring back memories?
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard to somewhat relive it? How was that to be able to separate the two, and did it help you actually be very believable in the movie?
Yeah, it did. It really I did have some triggers, but I do take acting class in LA, and Ivana Chuba, her whole study is about playing a role that is relatable to you and finding yourself in a character. And I found myself in her a lot. So when I was rehearsing it, there was a lot of times I was crying, because even having that scene where, he's on his deathbed the whole time. And, I just witnessed my brother passing away, us letting him go on his deathbed, and thinking about that, and then thinking about the trauma that I experienced, it definitely correlated a lot. So when I was rehearsing, there was a lot of, tears or frustration or some anger, all those different levels of things that I've experienced and what I went through. And it helped. It really did help, because I'm like, well, who am I now? And what type of woman would this woman be if she had the opportunity to really speak to a man who's damaged her in some ways, and left her with nothing? So, yeah, it definitely correlated with my life, and I used it. I really did. I just used it.
Now, have you born and raised in LA, or did you relocate to LA?
Yeah, no, I'm born and raised in Seattle, Washington. I lived in New York for a few years, and I've been in LA for almost 5. Time flies. Yeah, I've been in LA almost 5 years.
Wow.
So,
yeah. And what made you went straight from Seattle to New York and then to LA?
No, I went from Seattle to Atlanta to historically Black college. I wanted that experience, and I went to New York, and then I came to Los Angeles. I traveled a lot in between of all of that, across country and stuff like that. But LA, I came here because I really wanted to embark on new things. Like in New York, I was modeling, and that was it. And I really wanted to start getting into commercials and start getting into film, and also get into my nonprofit organization as well. So I thought, I was traveling here maybe 3 months out of the year for the last 3 or 4 years I was in New York. And one winter I went back to New York and I was like, listen, it is too damn cold. I want to be in LA, and there's
right.
different opportunities, and all that. Where are you guys located?
I'm in New York. Kurt is in Jersey.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about, like the long winters and all that stuff.
Yeah, we born and raised there, so you already know. We know. I mean, but you get if you're born here and you raised there, you used to it. So.
Yeah, 100%. And I love New York though. I grew so much there, and I learned so much there, and I still love New York. It's like LA, apple and oranges. I like them different times.
Right.
So
well, go ahead, Kurt. I know you got some questions for us.
Yeah.
What got you into acting? Was it just a bug, or you looked up to somebody, a certain actress or actor when you was a kid, or you just something you wanted to do?
I kind of fell in it too, because when I was in college in Atlanta, due to also that experience of sexual trauma and being raped or whatever, I ended up, after the trial, I moved to New York in 2 days, and I kind of fell into modeling. I've always done it when I was younger, but I really wanted to be a PR agent. I wanted to, be a PR agent for celebrities, and, God had a different plan for me. And, I guess modeling and being in front of the camera, is a bit of acting and a bit of, personality that you have to have sometimes, depending on the client. But, you give your personality. And when I came to California for the first time, I had my first commercial here. And I was like, oh, this is where it's at, it's fun, it's exciting, pay is good too, and it's something that I kind of just fell in love with. So because of the commercials, then came film. I'm like, oh, I would love to do something in film. And this is really my first short, powerful film that I can say that it really took something else in me playing this role. So I always thank Fred for considering me for this role, because it's something that he's really passionate about too, and he really loves Malcolm X. He's done his research, and when he called me to do it, it was like, okay, let's just give it a go, give it my all, and see what happens. And as long as he was happy, because he wrote it and directed it, that if he was happy, then so it's very exciting.
Okay. We had lost you for a second. Big Truck Trap Star in the super chat. He said, "Oh my goodness, that beautiful melanated queen."
Oh, thank you, Big Truck Trap Star. Yes, I appreciate you. You look nice and chocolate, melanated over there too. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Let me answer something else, Blue.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Do you look up to a certain actress, because acting is a craft and many actresses and actors try to perfect it, or do you have your own style of being an actress?
Of course, there's many that I look up to. Regina King, of course, Halle Berry, I've always loved. Tons of, a lot of the Black powerful actresses I always look up to. I mean, especially, their role models, they paved the way for us. But I always try to go in and just be myself and give what I can give, and use the tools that I've learned in the classes that I've taken. And then also my experiences in life too. I would love to just start taking more roles that, I can relate to in some sense, that are empowering, that are just bold. So I definitely have a lot of actresses that I look to. Regina King and Halle Berry, and I love Angelina Jolie too, random. But there's a lot, definitely. Even Oprah as well, and her role in Color Purple, and Whoopi Goldberg, the list goes on. The ones that paved the way, definitely love.
Have you ever had conversation with any of them and relationships, and they give you advice or anything?
Not yet. Not yet. And I put yet to speak that into the future. Not yet. Not yet. But I definitely look forward to having some type of. I mean, I work with people, makeup artists that work with them, hairstylists that work with them. So it's 6 degrees separation. So hopefully, soon enough, I'll be in a room with them, working with them too. That would be amazing as well. So.
How is it being in that acting circle? How is that life?
I haven't really gotten to acting circles per se. I really, I've been doing a lot more modeling and commercial work here. I haven't really gotten that big acting circle yet, but I think that with this film, there's definitely going to be some opportunities to come. But I really try to, I have my friends, my solid people that I love, my agents that love and support me as well. And I don't know if I want to be a part of a circle. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I want to work, do what I love to do, and travel the world and do my philanthropy work. You know what I mean? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't gotten to that space of like, actors and, this is what I'm doing and, that snob stuff. But I definitely, just want to work, to do what I love, and have some powerful roles that, like the people behind me can look up to, or my cousins or my nieces and my nephews can look up to, and just know that, oh wow, my auntie did that, I can do that, and see strength in me and things of that nature. So
now, do you worry that you'll get put in a box, so to speak? Where it comes to modeling, and it's hard to make the transition, and people look at you only as a model, or do you plan on, if you start to, well, not if, when you start to, right, when you start to, right, when you start to getting, because I believe this is going to catapult, this is so important, amongst the community, that is going to, I believe this is going to catapult you into what you're looking for. But are there specific roles that you're looking for, and do you plan on going back and forth, like back to modeling, once you crack, once you get into different levels of modeling, of acting?
Yeah, I do feel like there is a pigeonhole to, like, you're just a model or whatever. I think when you show yourself and show your worth, people see themselves outside. So, you know what I mean? Of that particular thing, per se. The roles that I want to play are just like a powerful woman. I want to represent Blackness to its fullest, because I love us to the core. Black women, Black men, like that's who I am. That's my family, and I just want to play a lot of empowering roles. I would love to play a lawyer too. I used to want to be a lawyer back in the day. I love to play roles that are very empowering, that are very inspiring as well, and just representing Blackness and the stories that we experience, good and bad. And I just want to definitely just be an inspiration to those. And even like when I played this role too, I remember when I was rehearsing, it was a lot of tears and things of that nature. And I'm like, how would this woman feel if she had the option to really speak to this man? You know what I mean? And really tell him how she felt. And I think that she would have been empowered. And I wanted to leave it to people to be like, well, what is she doing now? So when it gets picked up, you could see what she's doing now as well, because there is something to say about women that go through things and, they finally find the self-love and the confidence within themselves to see themselves in a whole different light, and evolve and just be powerful, There's something to say about that. For sure.
Right. We got Fly High 89 in Super Chat. He said, Fred, the movie is on back order. When does it come out? That's August 5th. Great brother, Fly High 89. Big Truck Trap Star, brother in the Super Chat. He said, being a natural Black woman, do you find it difficult in the industry with the trend of being exotic being so prevalent?
I always find black women to be exotic, period. But that's that's just me. We come in all different colors, sizes, eye colors, hair textures, all of that. I don't really worry about that. I know because sometimes because I have green eyes, people be like, "Oh, where are you from? What do you mix with?" Black, black and blacker. That's it. I find us to be exotic, so I don't even know, what's exotic. Somebody being from Brazil that's black. You know what I mean? Someone, like what's exotic? What's somebody being from Eritrea that's black? Someone, Colombian who has black roots. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, what's exotic? To me, black
Right.
people are exotic. Black women are exotic. Black men are exotic. And I don't even play in that.
Mm-hmm. Brother Fred in the super chat, he said back order is another word for pre-order. Movie drops 8/5. Go to the site, then watch. We are 46 pre-orders away from 1K. Let's get it. Hey,
Let's get it. Yeah.
hey, man. The link is right there. Great brother Fred is dropping the link in the chat. Please go to the link. Click on the link. Support the movie. Support my brother Fred. Support this queen who's going to be making a lot of noise in the acting industry and the model industry. Because we get a lot of people. You get Tyra Banks, right? When she started acting, it's like she stopped modeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't juggle both. What is your first love though?
Well, my nonprofit is my first love because it's my baby. I think it's my purpose in life. And I'm.
Do you have a link to your nonprofit that we can put in the chat?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can type it. There it is. Can you see it? Or
I don't see it in the chat yet, but let me see. Oh, okay. Put it in the regular chat. Let me see if I can copy it. Because I can't. Trying to copy it.
And thank you guys for all of your wonderful comments. I just actually hit comments. I appreciate you very, very much. And if you go to our site for our nonprofit, we empower survivors of sexual violence and amplify their voices and provide innovative therapy to them. So if you want to donate, please do. There's a lot of great things that we're doing to make sure that men and women who've been sexually violated are empowered in Los Angeles and around the world. And so please donate.
Absolutely. So we got it. Fred put it in the chat. Thanks, great brother. Big Truck Trap Star. He said didn't want to sound ignorant, just speaking on the stereotype.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you were ignorant at all. At all. The question is a question. I just that whole idea of exotic is just funny to me, because, they think that, because my eyes are green, like, oh, I'm mixed with something and I have to be because you look exotic. I'm like, well, have you seen black women? Like, around the world, like travel a bit and then, then we know what exotic is and it's really us to be for real.
I know you get that a lot?
Yeah, and I know who I am. I love being a black woman, and it just so happened that God was being real creative that day.
Right.
But yeah, I just the whole exotic thing is just a thing where to make it seem, I don't know what that means when people say that. It's like it's different and unique. It's more being unique than exotic. For sure.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah.
Does modeling and being an actress take away from your social life?
No, it actually adds to it. Always something to do. Always something to do. Can you come here? Can you do that? So it's always something to do. It just depends on how much you want to do. But all of that, those opportunities are open for you to be able to go out, network, you know what I mean? So yeah, no, it doesn't take away, not at all.
What's your favorite part of this movie? What did you love about doing it?
Man, it's so many levels. And I would say the ending for me, where she, got to really be fired up, um, I would say was a pretty strong piece because she was really fired up a lot throughout. There's a lot of ups and downs in it. There's moments where she was talking about her experience, and then talking about Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. It's so many ups and downs. It's not a favorite. The whole monologue was written very powerful. So yeah, all of it. To be honest, it just took me somewhere. And to even think about the experience that this woman experienced is just it's really mind blowing. But it really happens a lot more than we think, for sure. And unfortunately, it was with a celebrity, with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But yeah, it was. I really enjoyed the whole piece, to be honest.
Go ahead, Kurt.
If you're offered, say, like hypothetically, you get a call saying, "I got this major part. I like your work, but we want you to do certain things for this part." Do you say, "No, I'm not that kind of actress. I'm not going to go that far"? What would you do in that situation?
And what kind of part?
If it's a part of being intimate, because some actors and actresses, they will pull the plug and they wouldn't do it.
Right. I mean, intimate, like kissing, or we pounding out. What do you mean?
Yeah, like that.
Build it out.
Yeah, like that. Like for instance, like
I don't know.
Oh, man. Like Holly Berry, right, Kurt? And what was that? Monsters Ball.
correct.
It really depends on. It really depends on the whole synopsis of the whole summary of the film. You know what I mean? Because just one part of being intimate with someone, yeah, it just really depends on the whole film and what it's trying to say. Again, I'm not trying to be in no films where just to be showing titties and ass and my body and me being somebody's jump off. No, those roles are not me. It's not me in real life, and it ain't gonna be on me on film. I don't care how much it pays. There's some dignity and respect that you have to have for yourself, just as a woman. Just as a woman who just experienced things, and that's not who I am. So there will be no to certain pound outs. Synopsis,
Right.
The summary of it doesn't make sense.
Now, let me ask you: when you go to, how does it work? What's the process when you go in to audition? Is it your agent that says, "Listen, we have this role"? Do you actually look for roles yourself, or you just let your agent, your team do that? How does that work?
Yeah, I have always initially when I came to LA, I would actually, do any kind of roles, just even if it was student films, just to kind of get myself, some practice and just to be active and just to stay creative. Now I have an agent, and they definitely call me in to do things, auditions of that sort. But if someone was like, "Hey, I have this project," I would send it to her and be like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And it'll be a yes, no, and I trust them with that. But like if something comes up, like Fred's thing, I even had her read it, and she was like, "Go for it and kill it and do great," and I did. And she was like, she didn't want a piece of anything. I was just like, "This is something that I really want to work on. I really believe in this," and she was like, "Go for it and kill it, and let me know what I need to do to make sure that I purchase it and see it." So we can put it on your reel, so
Right.
for you can get new work, So,
Now, is there roles that you that you hear about, that movies that may come out, roles that may come up, and you say, "Hey, go try to get me that." I want that role. Has that come up?
Well, yes, I definitely want to do the next Black Panther. I really wanted to
Oh.
I really want to be a part of that in some way, and I definitely messaged her and I'm like, what are options? What are the castings? I'll even do a background. Listen, to get my foot in the door and to be around those type of actors and just being empowered by them, I'm all for it. I'm not about I'm too good to do background. She'll do background because I know there's a lot that I'm gonna learn and a lot who I'll be around. Not specifically saying that I want to do background, but I would. And what are our options? Even just being in front of, the directors and the casting agents and things of that nature. So that was probably the first one that I've ever mentioned to her, and that was like a few months ago actually, because I just signed to a new agent, Abram, in Los Angeles. So that was the first thing that I said to her. I was like, listen, I know Black Panther's coming back out. What's happening? So she's putting her little fillers out, and we'll see what happens. For sure.
Big Truck Trap Star, brother in Super Chat. He said, how do you feel about the polygamous thought process of the wives and how they viewed the relationship?
Listen, people are allowed to live their lives the way that they want, and I'm not even judging on that. My only issue is, do they have, were they aware they were getting that lifestyle? Or they know what was going to come of that lifestyle. And I'm more so speaking for the young girls that he impregnated, and wasn't a part of his lifestyle at all. They were kicked out and left nothing. So, I don't think that they were ready for that. I don't think that was something that they wanted for themselves or thought that would happen. So I can't say that was a lifestyle that they actually wanted to, be a part of, to be honest. But if that's what, if that's what floats your boat and that's what you feel like you want for yourself, have at it. Who am I to have any judgment at all?
Right. Iron Lion a lot, brother in the Super Chat. He said, I lived next to Briana growing up in King Drive in Racine, Wisconsin. It's a pleasant surprise to see her on your show. I'll definitely be supporting.
Yes. What's his name? Oh, Racine, my mom. My mom and my grandmother, grandfather, everybody's from Racine. So I used to go there every summer or the Christmas holidays. So, wow. Racine, Wisconsin. Are you still there? Wow. Thank you for supporting. Please support. And good to be in touch.
Brother Sherman Bray in the Super Chat, he says, sis, you are beautiful beyond measure, but you got them eyes that you can't say no to. That's what they mean when they say exotic. Hashtag Black Girl Magic.
Yes. No more no's. We want yeses moving forward. I speak that into existence, Sherman. For sure. Thank you.
Go ahead, Kurt.
If you had one role you could play biopic wise, who would it be?
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, again, I love Regina King. I really love just all of her accomplishments and her level of discipline. So she would be one for sure.
Go ahead, Kurt.
I would cast you as Nina Simone.
I'm down for that too. I love her and her boldness and her no taking shit aspect of her life as well, and her talent. I mean, thank you. You got a role coming up?
No, I wish.
Now, do you watch boxing though?
I do. I love boxing. I do. I actually been training. Fred got me into some training as well. With Marielle, actually, is both of our trainers with boxing. Yeah, I definitely love boxing for sure.
T Fitness for you. He said, "Hey, Briana, Madeleine's son shouting you out."
Who's son?
Let me see.
Oh, Madeline, yes, I love
Mhm.
Madeline, and I love you too. How are you? Oh my God, you got everybody up in here.
They gonna support. They gonna support. So now, you say you train in boxing just to stay in shape,
Yeah,
or?
just to stay in shape. Yeah, just to stay in
Mhm.
shape. I was boxing training today, so I was like, "You do this professionally?" And I was like, "I just like to. I don't want to take the blows, but I can. I'll give
You
the
can dish
blows,
it
but
out.
I ain't taking no blows." Yeah, 100%.
Top 5 favorite boxers right now.
Oh
Putting you on the
gosh,
spot.
right?
Putting you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot. Right now, or
Mhm.
just
Right now. Oh,
period?
overall. Give us overall first.
Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. The Charlo twins are cool right now. I like them. Who else do I like? Wilder. I like him as well. And Floyd Mayweather. Those are 5.
Mhm. Now, let me ask you, right? You mentioned the Black Panther movie coming back. We already know what unfortunate situation that happened.
Yeah,
With our great brother transitioning. Uh,
yeah.
you know, is there any word? Because I've heard that there's words that there'll be spinoffs. Like about his sisters. So those could be openings. If
Yeah.
they're gonna have a movie about his sister. And things of that nature. Those are big openings. Have you heard anything about that?
No, I haven't. But what I will say is, I always say this too. What I learned with him is that, that man literally passed away, leaving everything on earth. He gave
Mm-hmm.
everything. And the one thing that I took from him, and also losing my brother in 2019, was that life is like this, right? So everything that I have in me, whether it's visions, ideas, or creativity, roles, that I want to exhaust them here. And I think
Mm-hmm.
we all should be exhausting all of our talents. Just like Dr. Monroe says, like the future doesn't live in front of you, it lives inside of you. All these like visions and ideas and things that we have for ourselves, outside of the doubt and the fear and all the things that we question ourselves about. He really taught me to exhaust all of that here. So for me to play his sister, what? I will exhaust that role 100% because he gave us so much. He did
Mm-hmm.
all his movies. Like he made sure that he did movies that just really sparked something in you, that really told stories and just held true to who we are as just Black. So if I was able to play a sister, listen, I'm in class every day with a private coach because I will have to play that. You know what I mean? Like top tier. So
Mm-hmm.
if they do have spin-offs and I can play a sister, listen, I'm all for that.
How was it? How is it taking classes and things of that nature? Do you have to take a class for each role, or you just put yourself in the mindset and you practice on it?
Yeah, so I normally do classes just to do classes, just to just so I keep myself just
Sure.
active at things. But for sure, when I did this role, I took, I did a private class with one of our teachers, just so that way I can just try different things and see what sat right and what felt right with me for this role. So, yeah, every role that I will take on, I will always do a private class. But I take classes just to keep myself active and, just in the know and, just active.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Richard Lovertrue, brother in the super chat, he says she's cute blue. Ask her for her IG.
It's at it's at IAM Briana Michelle. And I don't know how to use the chat. Let me see if I can. So
Go
please
ahead, Kurt. I know you
comment.
got something for
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I like a lot of comedies. So I love everything Eddie Murphy did. I love Harlem Nights. Um, I love. Sorry, where are you?
her.
Getting back to you. Can you see?
Yeah, I could. Oh, you went out now. Richard the Lovershaw said, "Blue, type it in the chat, Kurt." Fred put it in the chat right there. I am Briana Michelle. Basil Faulty, what's going on? Hey, Kurt, I can't wait to see this movie, Kurt.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a movie buff, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really, really great. Fred did a great job at not only the research, but just in writing this and directing it, and just knowing how he wanted things particular, and you know, he did his thing. I'm really proud of him, and I'm really just thankful that he trusted me with this role too, because it's something that means something to him. So if it means something to him, trust me with it, then I had to give my best, 100%.
That was going to be my next question. How was it working with my great brother Fred as the director, as a writer? How was that?
It's easy because Fred is a good-hearted person, and he inspired me throughout. He's like, "You're gonna kill this role. You're gonna kill this role. You're gonna kill this role." I was like, "Fred, now you making me feel like I have to do, like extra Oscar-winning." And he was like, "You're gonna kill it, Bree." And so he inspired me throughout the whole process as well. So I just, he's just a great person, very kind-hearted person, and very honest, and direct as well. And he's easy to work with. It was no stress. He was like, "Dude, play this role how you see fit. You're going to kill it. I trust you with it." And he trusted me with it. And he kind of let me just do what I felt, just do me, in this role. So that was comforting. And, it wasn't, he directed, like, just go for it. It wasn't too much like, do this, like, have your eye line here, like being really particular. He really let me do what I worked on, and and if he needed any adjustments, he would say it, and we would get it done. He's a breeze to work with, and he's a great director, great writer, and I love Fred. So.
817 Boston B in the super chat. He said, "Ask her Errol versus Spud. I mean Errol versus Bud." He started laughing. Salute. Blue and the historian. Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. What you think about that fight?
I didn't watch that fight.
No, he's saying in the future.
Oh, Bud.
You got Bud?
I got Bud. Someone said DM coming. All right.
Yeah. Richard Lovejoy in the super chat, Kurt. He said DM coming from the Zion Media. Look out for it, Bree.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for it 100%. You guys can DM me. I always respond. Oh, what's up? Sorry, I have an appointment.
Okay.
So I'm a little late too, but
well, we appreciate you.
Yeah, if there's any last questions, let me know. For sure. And
go ahead, Kurt.
I'll do this again and anytime. So
we're gonna let you go. We support you. We look forward to the movie. We support each other in the LDBC. And you're on the radar now, so we're going to be looking out for you. And we wish you all the luck in the world. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, King, for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting Fred's project. Thank you for supporting me, all your kind words and positivity. It means a lot coming from men. You know what I mean? I love it. So thank you, Blue, and thank you, Curtis. And I look forward to, doing another chat whenever, even after you guys see it, what you guys think about it. If you guys have questions, I'm more than welcome.
For sure. On the 6th.
Yeah.
Y'all got to come. Both of y'all got to come up on here.
I'm down. Just let me know. Time.
Okay.
And we'll make it happen for sure.
Just let everybody know what you got going on and where they can find you before you leave.
Okay. Well, this is what my main thing that I got going on is 9 Wives. So check that out. Support April 5th. You can find me on Instagram at Voices or at I am Briana Michelle and at Voices Beyond the Self for my nonprofit. And I check DMs and I appreciate you guys' support and supporting me and Fred, and thank you guys. I appreciate that a lot.
We appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, Queen.
Thank you so much, King.
Peace. All right.
Peace.
All right. Bye.
Hey, Kurt, man, I can't wait for this movie, Kurt.
That won't be long. August 5th. Absolutely, can't wait to see it.
What's that? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's right. That's correct. I'm a movie buff, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm look forward to this movie.
Yeah, me too, man. 2 weeks, 2 short weeks.
It'll go fast.
Yep,
Absolutely.
yep. And now, back to this boxing curve, and people, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K, man. Get the likes up. Abdul Anwar, what's going on? I'm completely excited about this movie. I can't wait. Just to know them in it, and is it's a whole different feeling. You know what I mean, Kurt?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different feeling. Just to know that we know them, we know Fred made the movie, we know her, man. That's gonna be exciting.
We support the good brother. We support him, man. We're gonna support the movie.
They said IG link again. It's at I am Briana Michelle. I am Briana Michelle. Yeah, Kurt. So, Teofimo Lopez vacating the IBF belt. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I heard about that. I was kind of surprised, to be honest with you. I'm hearing that Kambosos fight is not going to happen after all. I don't know how true that is, so I'm kind of surprised, man. It just seems like it's so hard to keep them belts, man. Now he's going to vacate, so that's the business of boxing, or the politics of boxing rearing its ugly head.
And when I heard it, I said, why can't we get Devin Haney versus George Kambosos for a unification bout?
Right.
We did it with Canelo when he vacated. I mean, when David Benavidez lost the belt, we got Canelo versus Caleb Smith. Why not? I would love to see that fight. And it's being said now, Kurt, that he'll going straight in with Vasyl Lomachenko, as we expected, right, Kurt?
Right.
Because when he shockingly re-signed and restructured his deal, immediately the headline was he's going to have his first pay-per-view event October 2nd. Well, I mean, just we know 1 + 1 = 2. That's going to be Lomachenko. And so now I think, Kurt, they'll go back to that date because they were going to miss that date, October 2nd, if he fought August 14th. And now I believe they'll go back to that date with Lomachenko. What you think about that?
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't think the Kambosos fight is going to happen after all. And like you said, it's going straight into the Lomachenko fight, which is October 2nd. And that's a treat for boxing fans, because he said he wasn't going to give Lomachenko a rematch, but it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, man. I'll call it unfinished business. I would love to see Lomachenko and Teofimo rather than Kambosos. So if they fight October 2nd, hey, that's a great fight for the fans.
But and it's just the mad scramble, right? It's always some misdirection in boxing. Big Truck Trap Star, brother in Super Chat. Blue Kurt, I just made a video about it. Okay, about Teofimo? Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, it's like, it's always some misdirection in boxing that we can't get what should be the obvious. The obvious should be just getting these fights. And it always seems like it just can't happen. Like, the obvious fights that should happen just always seem to never happen for whatever reason. It's amazing to me.
Yeah, in boxing, 2 + 2 don't equals 4, man. There's always some unseen circumstance that hinders a fight, or it's always something, man. You just never know in boxing until they step into the ring and you pinch yourself. Oh man, this is really happening. So I didn't really want to see Teofimo and Cambosis anyway. I kind of know what was going to happen, but I'd rather see Tio and Lomachenko.
Hmm. Yeah. So I want to see him and Cambosis and Devin Haney for that belt. Why not?
That would be sensible. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Absolutely.
Probably too much sense, right, Kurt?
Yeah. And in boxing, that's not good when it
Yeah,
makes too much sense. Yeah.
yeah. It's too much like right. Too much like right.
Saturday
Now,
we got Joe Joyce, right?
yeah. Who was he fighting again?
Carlos Takam.
Oh yeah. Carlos Takam. Mm-hmm. That's. I don't know how much Carlos Takam have left. A few years ago, I would have said that tough out, but I think Joe Joyce is better than we gave him credit for.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Showbox is coming back. I think they have a Showbox card on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Now the reports are too, Kurt, that Canelo's going to get the biggest one fight contract he's ever had. What you think about that?
Oh, that's good. He seems to be a pretty good businessman. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard said a fighter should go by fight basis when he become a star. So I don't know how much he's going to get or projected purse, but that's good for Canelo. You're supposed to get as much money as possible. That's being a shrewd businessman. Is the money there? Get all you can. I'm a capitalist anyway, so get the money, Canelo. Get the money.
Now, do you think? Because my thought about that is this: the fight is going to happen anyway. It's not like they had to entice Canelo Alvarez to take this fight. He wants this fight, so it wasn't like they had to entice him into taking this fight. So, do you think it's if it's true that they're going to pay him the most money he's ever been paid in one fight? There's some incentives, like maybe he's going to give them another fight after this, or it has to be something there for them to say, we're going to pay you the most. But like I said, Kurt, he wants this fight, so he was going to take this fight.
Yeah,
So
okay.
no, go ahead, Kurt.
No, they made him happy, so that might be the backstory of it all, that he'll give him another fight by saying, hey, you're gonna make us, this is gonna be your highest paid purse. So that might be it. Some kind of incentive maybe for another fight, with this fight with an option for another fight. Something like that.
Sherman Bray, good night, great brother. Said he got to go to work. One love, great brother. Be safe. Sylvester Simon, 2011. What's going on? PMD 530, brother in super chat. Since Andre and Jamal Charlo are not going to fight each other, do you think they stay active and fights lined up before the year end? I'm sure. The Bucks putting the smack down, Kurt, because the general's here.
Man, I tell you, if Phoenix lose tonight, that's a choke job.
They must be putting the smack down, because I said I'm turning off my social media because they win tonight, Kurt. The general is not going to stop. Boy,
it's 10-5. Milwaukee's early, 10-5.
Oh, 10-5?
Yeah, it's early, but Brooklyn would have won that series if they didn't get injured. But that's part of the game, But you need luck, on his side, Milwaukee. But I didn't think Middleton would play this well, man. And it's Giannis, but it's Middleton, and Holiday was very underrated. When they got him, I knew they was moving in the right direction. He's an underrated player, man. Good defense.
Mm-hmm. So this would have been a champion. Salute to the General. 7-8 Sports TV in the building in the super chat. He said, "How about them Bucks?"
And you know what? I'll be happy Milwaukee win too, because Milwaukee is a very underrated sports town, man. They're a great baseball town. They're a great basketball town. And of course, the football team is Green Bay. So they always been a top sports town, man. So, I know they're going to be going crazy if they win tonight, man. They deserve it. They was down 2-0 But Chris Paul would never live this down, man.
He's played bad. He had
Yeah.
what? 1-2 good games, the first 2 games?
Yup.
Oh, Paul Boston, what's going on, great brother? Jack T, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on this in the super chat. I wanted the Cambosa fight. I think he was riskier than they realized, and Bob don't want T.O. to risk losing to a fighter he don't have papers on. Loma never gave anyone a rematch, so he don't deserve one himself. Yeah, he never gave Gary Russell that rematch. That's the one I wanted to see. Him and Gary Russell. How you think a rematch with Gary Russell and Lomachenko go, Kurt?
Lomachenko beat him again.
No hesitation. Kurt didn't even think. Hey, Kurt, for some reason, I can see you looking at this comment saying,
Yeah, I think he'll beat him again, man. I really do.
Yeah. I still want to see it, though. Map S, what's going on? Humble Wisdom, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. Chris Paul, man. I only wanted to see the Suns win because of Chris Paul. I just wanted to see him get a championship. I think I think Giannis have more time to win a championship, obviously, than Chris Paul. I think he eventually is going to win one anyway. But I wanted to see Chris. I think this is it for Chris Paul.
Yeah, I think so too. Listen, when you're in the championship and you up 2-0, you got to get it done, man. You got to. You can't allow your team to lose, man. You up 2-0, you got to get it done, man.
Exactly.
Phoenix just falling right on their face, man. If in the game is not over, they may win tonight, man. But I don't know. I don't know. You up 2-0 and you lose 4 straight in the finals. That's what happened to LeBron. That's why his legacy takes a hit. Remember, they was up 2-0 against Dallas, I believe, and they called him the chosen one the frozen one instead of the chosen one. Remember that? Jordan would have never let that happen. Up 2-0, he would never let that happen.
Especially with the clear better talent. Clearly had the better talent.
Yep.
Now another fight, Kurt. Mikey Garcia, Regis Prograis seemed like it's a go.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I'll give a slight edge to Mikey Garcia over Regis, but it's a good fight though. It's a good fight.
How you see that fight playing out? It's a weird fight, right?
Yeah, Regis is strong. Mikey is a good fighter. But you got to box Mikey like Earl did. That's how you beat him. Regis will stay in front of Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia throws what we call educated punches, the 1-2 and the right hand. That's his money punch. And I think he beats Prograis like that. Mikey a little bit too seasoned and experienced for Regis Prograis.
Now, where you see the winner going? What does it do for the winner?
If Mikey win, Mikey moves weird. I don't know, man. It seems like Mikey dances to his own music. You don't know what he's going to do. But Regis, I could see him calling out all the big names, especially if he wins. That'd be very impressive. I don't know with Mikey because I think Mikey's at a point where anything goes, and I think he's gonna select his opponents. It's hard with Mikey. Mikey dances to his own music.
And Mikey also called out Tank Davis, Kurt.
Yeah, he did call him out. Yeah, he figured he'll be a lot stronger. The Tank is not a natural 140 pounder, so I don't see them two fighting, but he did call him out. Yeah, I did see that.
Intelligent Savage. This is You asked this question before. You had to, because I read it before. Intelligent Savage 629 in Super Chat. He said in Rocky 3, Mickey told Rocky the Silk Sheet civilized Rocky. What fighters, past and present, you watched this happen to? Salute, Blue and Kurt. I feel he asked that. He asked us that before. But what's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Now, what fighter became civilized?
Yeah, past and present. So essentially, when they realize their success, they past and present fighters.
When they realize their success, Riddick Bowe comes to mind because after he beat Holyfield, he was never the same fighter because money came into it because he bought that mansion in Maryland and he put a kitchen in his bedroom, and money changes people. You've been in the gym. It also happened to Mike Tyson because the more money Mike got, the more unfocused he became. Who else?
Keith
Tyson, Bowe,
Keith
Thurman. Yeah, Keith Thurman. Somebody else too. I'm missing somebody. Well, those are the guys that I'm thinking of right now. But when you get them big purses, man, you slack off. You start hanging out. I could put Zab in there too because I used to see Zab at this club called The Lab in Brooklyn, and being in videos and stuff like that. Because you get the feeling Zab should have been better.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have lost some fights he lost.
He could have won that Floyd Mayweather fight.
He lost to Vladimir, and then I started seeing him in Little. He used to hang out with Little Kim and them, and that's not a good look because now you have opportunities to do things when you have money. $1.5 million payday and stuff, and you never had no money before. A lot of people don't know how to handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Ruiz.
Adrian Broner.
Yep. See Andy Ruiz walking down the street holding a pizza. Yeah.
I was recording that, Kurt.
Oh.
That's my video.
Then I seen him with this big gold chain on, and in the background had a Rolls Royce. It looked like he was in a video, man.
Yeah, that was me.
I said, "Oh, that was you."
That was me, Kurt, walking in the city. And he's the coolest man, Kurt. He's one of the coolest dudes. He, personality-wise, Kurt, he's on the same page with Cooney.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Same page, man. Curry, the nicest dude, man, you would have no idea. That you know how that happened? It was after the press conference, right? And we was outside, me and him and a few people was in the front of the building, and I said, "Hey, Andy, man, where you going, man? What you about to get into?" And he said, "Hey, come walk with me. And I started walking and recording him. And he said, "Hey, I'm going to the pizza parlor. I'm gonna walk to the pizza parlor." I said, "I'm gonna record you." He said, "All right." I was recording him, and then, like the Rocky movie, as I'm recording him walking, the crowd got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That was right before that was the first press conference for the rematch, Kurt.
Right.
And we walked to the pizzeria, and they welcomed him in the pizzeria, and they asked him if they could, do the like a taste test and all of that, and if they could record it. And yeah, that was me though, Kurt.
Oh, that's what's.
Yeah. He said, "Walk with me." They just started walking. The crowd just got bigger, and Kurt, we walked. I'm like, Andy, we passing tons of pizza spots. It was a specific pizza restaurant he wanted to go to, and we walked over there, Kurt. Yeah, it was a good walk too, a good 10-minute walk.
Right.
There wasn't no, we didn't walk around the corner. He walked, and people was noticing because remember that was at the high. Everybody knew he beat Anthony Joshua. He was the champion. He had his belts, and he was walking on the street, no security or nothing, and people was spotting him. Hey, that's Andy Ruiz. People was taking pictures, and he kept telling people, "Oh, walk with us, walk with us." And Kurt, the crowd got bigger and bigger, and before I know it, Kurt, I was tripping over garbage because I couldn't even walk. There was so many people. Now people was trying to record him, and it was huge. But man, and then he walked back, Kurt. He got halfway back, and they was like, "No, we ain't doing this." The truck came and was like, "No, bro, we ain't gonna continue. Can't just be walking around New York City like that. Like you ain't the champ." Marshall Law, brother, in the super chat. Blue, keep up the good work. You keep me up on game. Salute to you, great brother. Yeah, nicest dude, man. Creme de la creme, what's going on? That's why, Kurt, when he didn't train and he didn't take it serious, it was like, man, once I got to know him and his personality, Kurt, it's like it's hard not to root for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to see the way he let that fight go, that was frustrating, man.
Yeah, the fighters get money, man. I mean, you could say half of the heavyweight division in the early '80s, like Pinklin Thomas and Tim Witherspoon, Michael Dokes. Because they'll look good in one fight and then they'll look bad the next fight. They got that purse and they slacked off, man. And a lot of it happened to a lot of fighters. You got millions in the bank. You got or just that one big payday. $2 million payday. You never seen that money, and you come to camp late and leave early, and you're not as sharp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on Corey Spinks? How you rank Corey Spinks, sir?
He was all right. I mean, I wasn't crazy over Corey Spinks. He was a good boxer. Nothing to bat my eyes about. He was okay. He wasn't bad. He was an okay fighter.
Mm-hmm. Did you think he just the chips just fell in his favor, or?
Well, no, because for him to be a champion success, he had to have some level of talent. So I don't want to take that away from him. He was okay. He wasn't special, but he was okay. He was all right. Above average. He was all right.
Do you think he could have beat Floyd Mayweather or gave him a problem?
No.
Because you remember that the talk was that Floyd Mayweather chose not to fight him.
Probably because they ain't bring nothing to the table. No, they're levels apart. Levels, not levels apart. No.
Mm-hmm. When he beat Zab, what was your thoughts, Kurt?
I was disappointed in Zab. Zab was a very inconsistent fighter. Boldemir, he had losses. He lost badly to Khan. I just thought Zab was going to be better when he lost to Costa Zoo. I just got a bad feeling. I said about his career. I said, man, don't tell me he's going to be one of them fighters that loses to A-level competition all the time.
Mm-hmm. Where you rate Zab's talent overall? If he had the mindset of Floyd Mayweather and the discipline of Floyd Mayweather, where would you see Zab today?
Zab would have been an all-time great, man. He was fast, southpaw. He was a good fighter. You could see he was like really skilled. But see, Zab lacked intangibles. And you got to have that with the skill. All the great fighters, they had intangibles, meaning they did the little things. When Floyd got hurt against Shane Mosley, that was his fight to lose, but he reversed that. And a lot of people don't know when I said it, reverse it, meaning, he got himself out of trouble. And because of his all the intangibles he had, that didn't take skill. That took a certain type of mindset. to be hurt that bad and then dominate the whole fight like nothing happened, that's mental. And Zab never had that. Zab never had that. And it's funny what Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe and Hector Camacho and Zab Judah, all them guys from New York, they lack mental toughness. That's an intangible as well. They didn't have that mental toughness. It's very important in boxing. You must have a strong mind. Ali had a strong mind. So did Mayweather. Fighters like that, they can think they way through trouble.
Zab Judah, fully disciplined, fully focused at the apex of his game versus Sweepy, Kurt.
I still say Sweepy because Sweepy was a special fighter. Sweepy was special. God-given talent. That's why I'm high on Boots. You're born, and not all fighters have this. A certain type of genetics where his defense, he can anticipate punches. You can't teach that. That's natural talent. That's a gift that God gave you that He didn't give other people. There's you got fighters who work on their craft and become better, and then you got fighters who are just special, coming out their mother's stomach or womb, who are just born with special gifts, who can fight backing up, can fight coming forward, can knock you out backing up. Sugar Ray Robinson or Muhammad Ali. You don't get that from 99.9% of the fighters. Those are special gifts, genetics. That's why I like Boots. That's why I like Boots. Boots would have to crash and burn, like he would have to not have any intangibles. He get hit on the chin, he falls, or he gets cut and be like, I'm a quit or whatever. But I just don't see that. I just don't see that. You see a guy whose skill level jumps out at you. I mean, it grabs you when you watch him.
I'm high on Boots, Kurt.
Yeah, me too. And I'm like, man, this dude, it is but it's not a guarantee because I've seen this before where guys are great, seem to be great, and then one punch on the chin and their whole career changed. Look at Camacho. Camacho's supposed to have been the original Floyd Mayweather, but he didn't have what Floyd had. When he got hit against Chapo Rosario, he changed. He went safety first. Camacho used to be aggressive, but he ain't like getting hit. That's something you gotta have inside you, man. You gotta want it, man. Floyd wanted it. Ali wanted it. They had money, everything. They could have been like, yeah, I'm gonna lose this one, but nah, something drove them to keep winning. That's how Leonard was. Leonard had a deep reservoir will to win. Larry Holmes was the same way.
Now, did you see Terrence Crawford said he got big news, big announcement coming very, very soon?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did see that. I don't know what it is, but I'm anticipating what he gonna say. I hope it's something good.
Yeah, when he said that, I'm like, that don't sound like Zepeda.
I'm dying to. I want to find out. I'm curious because it's about time he get back in the ring, and take charge of his career and fight some notable fighters, some great fighters, so he can have a legacy. And we'll be like, yeah, he out the ring, he was something else, but he got it together. He beat so and so and so and so, so he already three-weight division champion. But we'll see what goes on with Terrence Bud Crawford.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big news could it be if it's not Keith Thurman, Sean Porter.
Yeah, so
it's not going to be Gavin Washington. What's going on? It's not going to be big news. You know what I mean, Kurt? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but he believes it's I don't know. He believes it is he may believe there's a pay to just the fact that he's getting back in the ring.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait and see. If he said, "Yeah, I'm coming back and fight Zepeda," well, we knew you was gonna do that. Maybe he got a surprise. I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic when talk about Crawford, man. So you just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, I hope it's well. Who there's really nobody that could be Kurt that's going to surprise us and make us say, "Stedman Patrick, what's going on?" and make us say, "Oh, we didn't see
Yeah,
that coming." You know what I mean, Kurt?
yeah, yeah. I know. It's only a very selective few that make us go, "Ooh, oh, he fighting Thurman or he fighting
Right.
Porter." But other than that, who?
I would even like the Josh Taylor fight,
Yeah,
but if it's not them,
we don't know who it would be.
right?
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, nobody to knock our socks off and say, "Oh, didn't see that coming,"
Right.
because of where he's at in his career. We know it ain't Spence and Pacquiao. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Ray Newberry, brother in the super chat, dropping that $100 on us in the super chat. Corey Spinks beat Mayorga for undisputed, something Vernon Forrest didn't do, and moved up and was robbed against Jermaine Taylor, but Corey footwork slowed as he got older. Yeah, I forgot about that fight with Jermaine Taylor and Corey Spinks. Who you had winning that fight, Kurt?
I forgot that fight. I remember. I'm thinking about. I remember watching it,
I thought
and
Spinks won. He just didn't have the power.
yeah, right. Taylor was backed by HBO because Winky Wright beat him too. They was really high on Taylor, man. So he was getting the benefit of the doubt in about 3 or 4 fights.
Mm-hmm. And in that fight, he was outboxing Jermaine Taylor, but Jermaine Taylor clearly had the heavier hands. And
Right.
it seemed like that's what the judges, it was like the Paulie Malignaggi situation, Timothy Bradley. Like, they can outbox you, but because they're not having any serious effect, the judges, unless and especially when they're big fights, the judge is not going to favor them.
Mm-hmm.
In lower level fights, they'll get the nod. And fights like that, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But let's get on out of here, Kurt. Tomorrow's another day. We'll be back on earlier. I had a lot of things to do today, Kurt, man. I slept 3 hours today, Kurt.
Oh man, you got to get some rest, good brother.
Yeah, man. I went to sleep at 5 o'clock. And I did some research on that Teofimo Lopez before I put that up. That was about 4 something. I went to sleep at 5. And man, my wife woke me up 8:15, Kurt.
Oh man, yeah, 3 hours ain't enough.
Yeah, I had to take her truck. The transmission went, so I had to take that an hour drive there and an hour drive back. And once you up like that and the sunrise,
yeah,
you can't. No matter how you try, it ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm gonna try to knock out now. But go ahead, Kurt, close us out.
Yeah, we had a great show. We had a special guest and supporter. Her name Briana Michelle, correct?
Yep, Briana Michelle.
Yeah, go to our IG. We're going to support her. Support Fred. Watch the movie, and we had a great show. Talk some boxing, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thank the chat. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. Great show, Blue, as always. That's the norm with us. And my name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you tomorrow.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.